keep asking myself the same question over and over again. What on earth is going on? Has anyone noticed? There are 6 billion people on our planet. Our seas are polluted. Our air is poisoned. Our soil is choked with chemicals and insecticides. We eat vegetables that are genetically modified and irradiated with nuclear material. And our numbers are increasing so rapidly that in just 45 years there will be 10 billion of us trying to survive. That's 10 billion mouths to feed each day. 10 billion people who need a place to sleep at night. But we already know all of this. We've seen the oil tankers spilling their contents into the sea. We've heard about the ozone layer and global warming. But what I'm wondering is, who will fix it? What are we going to leave behind for our children? How will we explain that we knew, but still watched helplessly from the sidelines? Maybe it's because we've been convinced that the destruction of our planet is predestined, that it's all part of a greater plan. And Utopia is not here in this place, but somewhere in the afterlife. If our problems are as bad as they seem, then maybe it's beyond our control to change things. Would recycling our plastics or growing our food or collecting rainwater from our roofs really help? The truth is, I'm not sure, but I do believe that we can rise above our indifference. And we are indifferent. I know I am. I was brought up by my society to believe that none of this is my responsibility. My name is Rowan Gatfield, and I'm looking for something more, something better. This is my journey, my search for utopia.
Okay, yeah, some of those. Some more of these. Yeah, 20.
120.
Oh, I thought it was just 20. I can't do the scorpion. Down. I can't do the scorpion. I only have 20. It's congealed on the side. Look at that. I'm shaky. We ate these last night.
Yeah, we had it already.
What's your favorite?
Oh, delicious.
What is that? Son? Gotta do cheers. What's this? No cheers? No cheers?
I need another one.
Just like chicken.
so please be sure to check the overhead around your seats. Make sure you have all the personal belongings you brought with you. If you have any bags under the bus, please have your plane checkout ready to show the baggage handler on the right side of the bus. May I ask that for your safety, you do remain seated until the bus comes to a full stop inside the terminal. And thank you for going Greyhound. Again, this is the end of this schedule. This is San Francisco.
I just was doing my job, you know, being a stupid man. Hey!
So you were telling me about love.
Yeah, there is something about love that a lot of people forgot about. And that's that they have to live it before they understand it. And if you don't understand it, you wasn't living it. And if you live it, then you understand it. And you can share it with everybody the same equal. It's groovy.
So you were here in the 60s in Haight?
Yes, sir.
What was it like?
People were saying peace and love and all that. They were sort of living it, but they were too busy doing drugs. They forgot to live their lives normal. But it was still fun, I guess. It was fun. It was a lot of fun because in the 60s, everyone actually trusted and lived and loved each other normal, like regular people should do in life. But then the government came and stamped on everybody's aioli peace thing. And it just didn't work out after that. When the government came in, it overthrew. The people was the government. It wasn't after that. We were overthrown, the people were overthrown, everyone was overthrown after that. So it didn't happen anymore. And that was the end of the story.
I really don't like to call myself a hippie. I don't like to associate with hippie. I'm a human being who believes that another world is possible. Yeah. The whole notion of hippies in the 60s who take drugs and drop out kind of revolts me in a way, because we have a lot to do. None of us can sit back and drop out. There's so much positive action that needs to be taken, and yeah, I don't know, I can't sit back and look at my daughter in 20 years and say, well, when she asks, well, what did you do? You all knew. And that to me is our internal frustration, is that we've grown up in a world that is very, very unequal, where it's very, very, very apparent what's going on and what's happening. I think what's happened is that we've fallen into a trap, into a value system, almost been socialized into a value system based on greed. And based on one's own prosperity, and in somehow doing that, yeah, have lost ourselves, and for me it's just really, really frustrating that people can't see what's going on around them, can't see that we probably should in the 20, 30 final years of this planet, can't see that another world is possible.
Well, what do you mean by another world?
I mean a world based on respect and dignity, hey, for each other, for people, for place, for the environment. A world where, yeah, nature isn't just seen as a resource that can be plundered. A typical example of where we're at now, for me, is the fishing industry here. And that's one where we can see the G7 countries, or particularly the EU, there's a lot of scientists, all these scientists knows what's going on. There's no question the last 3 years has seen this global collapse of fishing stocks around the world. And yet for me, when I see that, I look straight to what these countries are doing about it. And if we look at basically the response of the EU, it's been to just put more pressure on more African countries to open up their waters to fishing fleets. The scientists know exactly what's going on. We all know that basically what we should be doing is looking at this resource, this fishing resource, and working out how to manage it. Yet the governments of today, all they're focused on is bigger boats, longer nets, better trade agreements that will give them access to more fish. And so that basically for me is like a microcosm of this planet and the same value system that we speak about, which is just greed, me, only me, no one else.
you say to someone, we're raping this earth in the arse, they shake their head and they look at me and they say, no, I'll tell you what's going on here, bro. What's going on here is that you are very fucking high. You're high.